All right, here we go. Hey, everyone. All right, so we're testing out something new today. We have some new tech going on, so we're excited. Today, we are doing color, of course. Our last color video that we did, we got so many questions, and so many people enjoyed it that, we were like, well, I guess we have to do it again then.
But this one's special. This one's very special. It's high tech. Our last one was low tech because that's where we start. And then there were some things that we wanted to demonstrate because, as you know, nothing is better than demonstrating the magic of color.
That's for sure.
So we worked and studied and figured out a way to demonstrate the magic of color to our friends out there. That's you.
Happy Wine About It Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, I've been trying to take a sip of this. The morning has been bizarre. We haven't had rain for like 2.5 months. And today the heavens opened up and just poured on us. And so we were rushing from the office to here so we could get to our wine, quite frankly. And the floors were putting. Let me restate. The roads were flooding, and we were trying to be on time to be with you, and it was insane. So if we seem a little frazzled,
Yes.
that's us being frazzled.
Right. Of course, I have to go and share this to our Canadian friends and our UK friends. So I always say that because I feel so bad being on my phone while I'm talking to you guys.
And making sure that all of our what do we used to call them consultants, but now we're calling our influencers.
Yes.
Hello, influencers. Making sure that they're getting all this information that they can then impart to their clients. So I've been waiting for this wine. I'm going to take another sip. Cheers.
And I just shared this out, so all of our friends should be joining
all over the world.
Yes. All right, so today
we need to see the screen that shows us who's here. All this high tech.
Yep. So we're going to have that down here with us.
Awesome.
And so our first thing is that we want to show you guys that we're able to do this week is dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. Let's make sure we can do it. And boom.
Boom!
So we now get to talk to you guys about celebrity color changes.
And so, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just super excited to go
I'm
with these
excited
people.
too.
Yep.
We're like talking all over each other. What is so exciting about this is that, let's face it, the celebrities that are out there, they're beautiful. They're the most beautiful women in the world, and they have the most expensive people working for them, the most incredible makeup artists, the most incredible stylists. And so when they go out, they're absolutely put together. They're so amazing, and they set the standard for the rest of us. So I go to my mirror every morning and I look in the mirror and I'm like, why don't I look like Angelina Jolie? And then I think, but I do, in all the ways that matter. Why'd you say,
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
you look just like her.
I know. It's crazy. So anyway, we have an image here of Angelina. And what we did was we took an actual image. And so in makeup, there's a lot of pressure to wear the trending shade. So she's wearing a nude lipstick with a nude gown. And she's gorgeous, right? She's incredible. But what we did through the magic of Photoshop is we changed her clothing to be in her palette, and we changed her lipstick to be in her palette. And incredibly, it does the same thing to her complexion that a real change of clothes and a real change of makeup does. Take a look at her face. And I call it the Color Me Beautiful spotlight effect. These celebrities, who are as beautiful as they can be anyway, suddenly look like they've had a spotlight turned on their faces when they're in the right color makeup and the right color clothing. Agreed?
Yeah, as you can see on the left, she's wearing more of a pastel-y pink.
Kind of nudish.
Right. And on the right, we put her in this more wintry,
crimson-y.
right, this red. It's making not only her complexion look glowing, might I add, but it
Spotlight.
also, yeah, it also lifts under her eyes, get a little bit brighter. Those lines and wrinkles might fade a little bit.
And here, it's so much easier to see. If you look under her eyes, you'll see that there's kind of, it's like somebody lifted and turned on a light. If you look beside her nose at the nasolabial fold, you'll see that it looks like somebody lifted her face. The contours of her lips become so much more beautiful and pronounced. And of course, under her chin, you see a much more defined line, and it makes her neck look longer and more swan-like.
It does. Absolutely.
So this is just an example. You can have the most incredibly talented makeup artist in the world, the most talented stylist in the world, but if you're not following your season and trying to pick shades that are out of your season, you're not going to have as tremendous an effect.
So if you're on right now, we want to say hi to you. I see that there's a couple people, but I can't see who's on with us. So go ahead and comment down below. And also, what do you guys think about Angelina Jolie? Which color do you like better? So, and the next person that we're going to do, we are doing Faith Hill.
Faith Hill.
Yes, which she looks so good.
She's she's
man.
just gorgeous. She's a beautiful. Again, every single one of these women is stunning. They're beautiful. But I noticed in this particular instance, Faith Hill was wearing kind of a berry color, and I thought, not in her season. Maybe not the most perfect example of a color that would really be incredibly beautiful for Faith Hill. And so, knowing that Faith Hill is more of a spring, I put her in a coral. And I believe that that coral really gives her that spotlight effect. Look at the difference and see if you can see. It looks like someone put a spotlight on Faith Hill's face. From the picture on the left to the picture on the right. And this is kind of an incredible effect that being in your correct season, it's an incredible benefit that we receive by wearing our colors. Now again, look under the eye area. Look at the area beside the nose. Again, it's lifted. Even look under the chin at the lifting effect and the lengthening of the chin area. It's absolutely incredible from one instance to the other. Remember, not a single one of these women is limited in her options in terms of makeup colors or clothing colors. They have it all. But accept the knowledge, apparently, that there are certain colors that are their most flattering.
And what season is Faith Hill?
What do you guys think?
Well, we'll wait for a couple answers until we give it away, but I did want to run through what Faith Hill was wearing that you can get the look with the Color Me Beautiful products. For the lipstick, we chose Apple Blossom lipstick. So if you are a spring, yes, if you're a spring or an autumn, you still look amazing in Apple Blossom lipstick. We also put her in a Cedar Rose blush, which is our warm version of our blush.
Did we miss Angelina's lipstick?
Yep, I can run back to Angelina and give you the look. And then we have Ballet Pink Color Pro eyeshadow that she's in. So if you are looking to get the look one more time, Apple Blossom lipstick, Cedar Rose Color Pro blush, and Ballet Pink Color Pro eyeshadow.
And by the way, Ballet Pink is an essential for a warm season. Ballet Pink should be absolutely in everything, every makeup wardrobe that you have.
And running back to Angelina Jolie, if you were looking to get the look, we did Suede Rose lipstick. And we also added a blush lip tint on top because she does have a bit of a gloss kind of shine going on. So if you pair Suede Rose lipstick and blush lip tint, you will get an amazing red, but not super bright red. And then we did the waterproof automatic eyeliner in the shade black and our Natural Veil Color Pro blush. So if you want to get Angelina's look, that's how you can steal the look. And our next guest that we are going to be talking about is Gabrielle Union.
Gorgeous Gabrielle. Just beautiful. She is very warm. She is warm and she is deep, which makes her a perfect autumn.
And she has that chocolatey brown hair, her skin tone. I mean, everything is just warm.
And one of the things we noticed in this particular photo of Gabrielle, again, she is lovely. But if you pay close attention to the before photos, this is a real photo, her cheeks pick up a hue that looks a little bit bruised. If you look closely, there's a grayness to them, to her blush. And you will find that people with very warm skin tones, when they get into the cooler blushes, the blues come out and they may make a woman look a little bruised or a little grayed out.
Or just extra. Sometimes the blush, when I use a cool blush, it does the same exact thing for me. It makes me look like a clown with pink cheeks.
It sits on top of your face.
Right. It does not blend.
Does not look natural.
Right.
But in this case, it's really obvious because it just doesn't look like it could ever have been a part of her face.
Right. I can see, and you can see that grayness coming out right on the apples of her cheeks.
So what we did was we modified that to a blush that would be appropriate for her. And then, of course, we changed the lip color slightly to be less cool and take on a little more warmth, which would be like the natural color of her lips. And we think the results are much more beautiful.
All right, so let's talk about our next person, which is going to be Zooey Deschanel. Now, this one is a good example. She has her cool hair, which is that jet black. She has her cool skin tone without any warmth to it. And, I mean, the difference is unbelievable.
Now, she showed up in an award show, and she was in kind of a gold tone gown, and she had an orange tone lipstick on. And I was looking at her and I was thinking, okay, well, again, lovely girl, beautiful
eyes. Her eyes are just piercing blue.
Stunning. And then I was thinking, but with just a little tweak, she could just light up. And so, through the magic of Photoshop again, we took away that gold tone and made it a silver tone. And with a simple change, we took the orange out of her lipstick and made it a little bit more of a crimson or berry. And made very few changes. And look at what happened. Again, pay close attention to that face. She got the spotlight effect. It lit her up. And that's what happens when you're wearing the right colors. You are lit from within. And that's the point we're trying to make. The Color Me Beautiful spotlight effect, even when it's as subtle as this, when the changes are so mild and so minuscule. I mean, if you look at her, the changes are tiny. It's dramatic what you see.
Now with Zooey, you can get this look with one of our cool tone lipsticks. Let me find one that would be perfect for if you're a winter out there. We have Frosted Watermelon would look incredible.
Gorgeous.
You would get that look instantly. And also Dusty Rose, which is one of our best sellers. So if you are a winter or a summer.
And you want to wear a reddish lipstick, but you don't want to look like a siren. You know, you want something that's a little bit more ingenue.
Right. And sometimes people are a little not as into the bright, bold lipsticks.
And like yourself.
Yes, I would wear a red lipstick every single day, but some people are not like me. So if you are
for sure.
a cooler season, check out Frosted Watermelon because I think you would love it. It gives a pop of color, but it's not intense.
One of our favorites.
Absolutely. So our next person is
Taylor Swift.
When we were doing this, we wanted to make sure we got all of the seasons in there. So
and tried to do varied age groups.
Right. We had a couple winters. Winters are more common than the most, so it was easy for us to grab some winters who are Angelina Jolie, Zooey Deschanel, and then we got our spring, Faith Hill, and then we went to Susan, who was an autumn. So now we have moved to our summer person.
Correct. Now, I will tell you this. A lot of these blonde celebrities, if you pay close attention, and sometimes it's the lighting, but sometimes it's the hair colorist. Sometimes they will flip back and forth from spring to summer. Their hair will be cooler. 1 month you'll see golden highlights in it the next couple months or whatever. So I will see some movement, but I was careful to choose a photo where she was clearly a summer, but she was dressed with orange lipstick and kind of the whole orange clothing deal. And I felt that given her hair at that moment, she was definitely a summer.
Now, with that orange lipstick, I'm noticing in the image, it does bring out some yellow in her hair. So it does seem like it's trying to shift her, but she's still not there.
She's not
so
there.
So she's still in that summer, trying to be a spring.
Now, imagine the spotlight. Can you see the spotlight? Remember, I have not changed her face, the area of her face.
Okay, you're talking about under the eyes, because I noticed that immediately when I look. It looks like she's wearing highlighter right on her
cheekbones, under the eye. It is the Color Me Beautiful spotlight effect. You make sure you're in the right lipstick, the lipstick that's in your season. You make sure that you're dressed in, and in this case, obviously, it's just the lipstick. But look at the difference. We didn't mess with that. We didn't play with that. That is what it is.
And also her nose, she contoured her nose. That's unbelievable. This photo is amazing. And Taylor Swift is gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean,
it's insane.
You'd think that the photo on the left, she couldn't be any more beautiful. Okay, yeah, okay.
She's just completely harmonized on the right. Like, everything about her.
She just goes from being an, oh my goodness, she's beautiful, to a wow.
Yep. And she was our final person.
Celebrity. So now you get to look at us.
So now, if you have any questions, you can, of course, comment down below.
Send them along.
Yes.
If you like what you saw, we're trying to change it up. We're trying to get a feel for what you want to know, what you love. And we want you to look in the mirror every morning and think, wow, I love what I see. This is just perfect.
Color Me Beautiful confidence right there. So once again, if you have questions, we'd love to hear from you guys. I know color is an important topic to everyone, so we did another color video, and if you want to hear more, we would love to talk to you.
We love to talk about color.
Wine About It Wednesday is our favorite.
Oh yeah, forgot.
Favorite day. Let's cheers to that, and we'll see you next Wine About It Wednesday.